Hello everyone, my name is Eugene First, and this is lesson number 4 for grade 8 learners or grade 8 mathematics. This is my cell phone number. Please feel free to contact me, especially on WhatsApp, so I can help you with whatever question that you are struggling with. Alright, in today's lesson, lesson number 4, we are going to answer this question, or I'm going to provide the answers to these questions. Activity number 1, to write down all the prime numbers below 100, starting after 29. And activity number 2, I'm going to answer this question, is number 1 a prime number or not? And then after that, I will do activity number 3. Alright, so let's quickly recap what we have done so far. So far, we have learned about multiples. Okay, so we have learned that a multiple is a product of two whole numbers. A product means it's something that you get after multiplying two numbers. All right, so a multiple, it's a product of two whole numbers. Like 3 times 4 will give you 12, so that 12 is a multiple of 3 and 4. Okay, we'll also learn about factors. Okay, factors, any number that goes into or divides into another number without a decimal remainder. Okay, so you need to remember that in grade 8 we'll be using whole numbers. Okay, we will not be using decimal numbers. Okay, so when you talk about multiples, when you talk about factors, we are referring to whole numbers. Okay, so for instance, number 10 here has two factors, has the 1 and 2. Okay, these two numbers are factors of 10. Also 1 is a factor of 10, and also 10 is a factor of itself. All right, so meaning that 10 has 4 factors. Let me just quickly write it down here so you can see what I'm talking about. Number 10 has 4 factors. It has 1, it has 2, it has 5, and 10 itself. So meaning that 1 goes into 10 times, 2 goes into 10 5 times. All right, okay. And then in the third video, that's when I talked about a prime number and the composite number. Okay, let's quickly go down and see. Yes, so in the third video, we talked about a prime number and a composite number. We've learned that a prime number has 2 different factors, 1 and itself. Then a composite number has more than 2 factors. It must have more than 2 factors. But if a number has 2 factors that are different, then that number is classified as a prime number. All right, now let's quickly look at activity number 1. So write down all the prime numbers below 100, starting from 29, because I've already listed the first 10 prime numbers in the third video. So after 29, the next prime number is 31. Please confirm with your answers that you got 37, then 41. So all these numbers, they only have 2 factors, 1 and itself. All right, also 47. After 47, it's 53. After 53, we have 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, and the last one, and the last one is 90. Come on. The last one is 97. So all these numbers that I have listed here, they are prime numbers. So like 43 has only 2 factors, 1 and itself. Okay. Activity number 2, is number 1 a prime number or not? For you to answer this question, you need to know what is a prime number. A prime number has 2 factors that are different. Okay, look at this number 7. 7 has only 2 factors, 1 and itself. So it qualifies to be a prime number. But if you look at number 1, okay, number 1 has 2 factors, of course. Okay, it has 1 and 1. All right, because let's see, look at this. 1 is equal to 1 times 1. So there are 2 factors, but they are not identical. So therefore, we say number 1, come on, or we can say since 1 or the two factors of 1 are identical. Since the two factors of 1 are identical, therefore number 1 is not a prime number. Okay, it has two factors, 1 times 1 or 1 and 1, but they are identical. The condition says, or the definition of a prime number is a number with two factors only that are different. Okay, let's move over to activity number 3. We are given a list of numbers 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 12, and 14. And from this list, we must choose the following numbers. A multiple of 3. We want to get a multiple of 3. All right, a multiple of 3 is a number that you get if you multiply 6 with another number. Okay, like 1 times, for instance, 1 times 6 will give you 6. So 6 is a multiple of 6. All right. 12 is a multiple of 6. How do we know that? Because we know that if I take if I take 2, I multiply it by 6, what do I get? I get number 12. So therefore the answer for this question is, answer for this, remove that, Eugene, we don't need that. Answer is 12. So 12 is a multiple of 6, the only multiple there. Part B says a number that is a composite number. Okay, so a composite number has more than 2 factors. Any number with more than 2 factors. So let's see. Factors of 1, 1 and 1. Factors of 2, 1 and 2. Factors of 3, 1 and 3. 1 and 5. 1 and 7. 1 and 11. Okay, let's list down all the factors of 12. 12 has the following factors: 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not 4, Eugene. 4, 6, and 12. Wow. So then 12 is a composite number because it has more than 2 factors. What about 14? Let's see. 1, 2, 7, and 14 itself. Let's see. Factors of 12. 1 goes into 12 times. 2 goes into 12 6 times. 3 goes into 12 4 times. All right. So these are all factors of 12. So it's a composite number because it has more than 2. It has more than 2 factors. What about 14? 1 goes into 14 times. 2 goes into 14 7 times. So these two numbers are composite because they have more than 2 factors. So the answer will be, the answer is either 12 or 14. You only take one because there's 1 mark. Okay, if there were 2 marks, then you would have said, I would have said 12 and 14. Not a prime number. We want a number that is not a prime number. Okay, from this list, we know, so far we know that 12 and 14 are composite numbers, meaning that they are not prime numbers. Okay, what about number 1? Is number 1 a prime number? Nope, it's not a prime number from this question. From activity number 2, we know that 1 is not a prime number. Therefore, the numbers that are not prime is 1. Okay, the answer, sorry for that, answer would be, so the answer would be, let's quickly highlight that and unbold it, easy now. All right, the answer is either 1 or 12 or 14. So those are not prime numbers, not prime number. And then part D says we want a factor of 77. Factor is a number that goes into another number without a remainder. Okay, 77, if you look at all these numbers, there are only 2 numbers that can divide 77 here. That's 7 and 11. In fact, if you say 7 times 11, you get 77. Okay, so the answer for this will be, just keep space. Answer is, you either say 7 or 70. Sorry, or 11, because there's only 1 mark, you only give 1 answer. Okay, if there were 2 marks, you give all the 2 answers. And then part E says we want a number that is a multiple of 3 and at the same time is a factor of 12. So meaning that it must be a multiple of 3, and that number should divide 12 without any remainder. Okay, let's quickly do this. Let us list some multiples of 3. So we start with 1 times 3. That's not 3, Eugene. Times 3 is equal to 3. 2 times 3. What do we get? We get 6. And then 3. Come on, 3 times 3. What do we get? We get 9. And then 4 times 3. What do we get? We get 12. That's not 3, Eugene. And there's no equal sign there either. Alright. Please don't confuse my little champions. Okay, here we go. Oh no. There we go. Then the last one, let's do the last one. 5 by 3. The answer would be 15. Yay. Alright, now let's go back to the list and check. The list has 3 and 12. And we have them here. So it's 3. That is a multiple of 3. And at the same time, we also have 12. Okay? So that number must be either 3 or 12. Yes, because 3 is a multiple of 3. And 3 is also a factor of 12. Okay? So, what about 12? What about 12 itself? Can 12 be a multiple of 3 and a factor of 12? Yes. 12 is a multiple of 3 because 4 times 3 is 12. And at the same time, 12 is a factor of 12 because 12 divided by 12 will give you 1. So the answer is 3 or 12. Alright, in our next video, we are going to look at this competency. We are going to find prime factors of a number, and then after that we are going to express a number as a product of its prime factors in index notation. Alright, the learners that have this study guide, I want you to study further or to study this competency. I even gave, I think, 1 or 2 examples. Let me see. I gave 2 examples. Okay, please study these examples so that when I do this video, at least you are one step ahead. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and remember to like, remember to subscribe, to comment, and also to share with others. Thank you so much. See you in the next